Hello, everybody. November Charlie 4 X-ray Lima, NC4XL. Thank you for joining us today. I want to welcome you to what you just stumbled on and you really don't quite understand it. What is it? It's parks on the air. What's this POTA stuff? This POTA stuff is a nice, fun way of having fun, testing your equipment and yourself for emergency communications in times of need, using a wire in a tree or batteries for power source, using vertical antennas, Wolf River coil type antennas, slinky antennas, um, dipoles, G5RVs, mag mounts. Put a mag mount on a grill at a park. There you go. Several different ways to have your signal be transmitted. But we make contacts in parks across the United States. And you're brand new and you stumbled upon what POTA is, and you hear a lot of activity, a lot of contacting being done. And you hear the friendliness of the people that are operating, the different activators, the style of activators, how some take lists, how some take one at a time, how some take the big guns, how some work the QRP stations. We're all different. We're having fun, enjoying amateur radio on multiple bands from 75 meters to 6 meters, 2 meters, 440, 220, and what we're licensed for, depending on our class of license. What you get to do if you're new into hunting is work any and every station that you can. If you've already registered with Parks on the Air, there'll be a page that you'll be able to look at, which will allow you to search the spotting page, your awards that you earn in time. Your thing to do is just work who you hear. If you do your own logging on your own computer, awesome, that's great. But here's what you have to remember. You do not, as a hunter, upload any logs. All your proof of confirmation of contacts come from the activators. That's us folks that go out into the fields, the wildlife managements, the fisheries, the game lands, all those parks. When we have completed our activations and reached civilization or where we have cell service, the logs then get uploaded to POTA. Many of us also upload to LOTW, QRZ, EQSL. So there's another location where the files get uploaded. But Parks on the Air is where all of us activators primarily send all of our logs. Now, for you as a hunter, you don't maybe understand what do you mean parks, and I got parks all around you. The parks on the air consist of over 60,000, 60K, of different parks through the United States and across the pond, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Norway, Puerto Rico, Japan, and so forth. They're there, but they must meet the criteria of parks on the air. The easiest way to put it is this: they're state owned. They are not privately owned parks. Okay. And as you grow into learning more about Parks on the Air and participating, in order to add a park to the Parks on the Air list, the submission of the information for that park, where it's located, grid square type thing, goes to your area mapping coordinator. We're in Foreland here, so it would go to KN4XP. But wherever call district you're in, you can get the information of the mapping coordinator and send it to them. And then at that point, let them do the final research. Not all parks fit the criteria. And that group of volunteers is the one who makes the final decision whether it does or does not become a POTA park. Okay. Second thing is, as I use the word volunteers, POTA is all volunteers, from admin down to you and me out in the parks, and you and me as the hunters, and those working in the awards section, those working in the help desk. There is so much volunteer work that we help one another to have fun, to make contacts. So you're brand new and you just heard me in a park. 2 hours from now, I'm still in the same park. So do you work me again? Well, if I'm on another band, yes. Otherwise, work me once in that park on the same UTC date. UTC date, not local time, UTC time. If I do a rove or I'm in several different parks throughout the day, then bottom line is on the spotting page, you can tag it that you gave a signal report to me. You wrote in the comment section 5953 whatever, and that will, when you look at it, and it takes time to learn it. So you're going to make oops moment. It's okay. We learn together, but you'll know if you've worked that park earlier. And a lot of us activators that are seasoned, we don't get mad. We just say, got you in the log at such and such a time, because they have devices I don't. I just write down what I hear and work it later. Let the computer figure it out. But we appreciate you working us. We'd love for you to go to all the bands. There's several of us that have videos on how to do things. So check Parks on the Air, YouTube, my channel. I have a lot of different little tricks, and if you want to be an activator on how you can activate a park without even spotting yourself and go make all the requirement contacts, which is 10 is what we look at as a complete park activated. But I've had times where I struggled just to get 10 contacts, and it took 2 hours, because the propagation is one thing. The antenna might be the wrong type of antenna for the band propagation, so I'm fighting against myself. These are things that we learn together. In our emergency communications, there has been times where hunters and or activators have assisted emergency communications while out in the field. That's what we do. We practice. I use 2 batteries. I don't take one. I want to make sure that I have enough for an extended length of time. So that's me. And you'll learn as you go along what you want to do. There is no best antenna. There is no best radio. There is no best logging device. It's what you want. And remember, when you're out here in Parks on the Air, either as a hunter or an activator, you be you and enjoy your hobby, because that's what this is. Nobody gets paid for anything that we do. Most of the time, most of us are spending money to go out and play and do the things that we do. I hope that this is just a little help for what is this POTA stuff, and that you'll continue to listen, and that you'll take the time to read the FAQ. Read the frequently asked question doc file. Take a look at the tab that says POTA, and look at the pictures that people have posted of the different parks. And they would not have seen them if they had not gotten out of the house to go play in the field, as I call field day every day with Parks on the Air. 73s, welcome to a great fun part of amateur radio. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. 73s, welcome to my page.